How's it going, everybody? Back here on the server, and I'm getting ready to make my new table because I gotta have one, especially here on the server, because we don't have any project table type of things. So that's the first thing I'm doing today. So now this thing can just get out of here, and there we go. Now we have us a project table, and I'm going to go ahead and throw my tools over here. Now, first thing we're going to make today is two machines that are almost identical. The only difference being the crucible and the machine casing. This is the Crystallisation crucible, steel flavored. And then I'm making another smelter, steel flavored. I already have me two heaters down here for both of them. And then there's one other thing I need to make. And do I need 2x or 4x? I think it's 4x. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, it's 2x. I need to make a medium voltage engine so I can power. Alright, what did I do wrong here? Let's back up. Maybe it's HV I actually need. Yeah, that's the galvanized. It's HV I need. So I do need the 4x. So just back in here, give me two more of them. And these are annealed copper, which is needed for that level. So there's that and that. And we get an electric motor HV. And that is needed for helium. There is multiple ways you can do it. Probably the easiest way, if you can find the monazite, which comes from, is that from the bestial stuff? Let's see. Impure pile of monazite dust. Do we have monazite ore? I'll have to look at that. I thought monazite came from that bestial stuff. I'll have to check into that. But anyways, the way I'm doing it is glowstone, which needs 160 GU a tick, which means we need 320 EU a tick. So I have an MFE here. So what I think I'm going to do is put this over here. Gotta remember here, centrifuge goes power from the bottom. Alright, so I'm going to move this table, and I'm going to put this one here. Why did I hook that up straight? That's just going to sit there and suck my power. That was supposed to be the MFE. But I goofered. Alright, and that thing is stuck down there. I'll have to go get that in a little bit. Alright, so we're going to put that there. And we're going to set this the same way for now to not output energy. And then we'll put this here, go this way, put that there, and I'll make a controller for this when I get everything set up downstairs to make these crystal things, so I can make new come on, pop it on there, thank you, so I can make circuits again. Alright, so that should do that. Now just gonna throw this over here for now and grab a chest. This will go up here on top, and then I'll have to put another one over here, and then here's the pipe which I'll have to run downstairs, which I need to go down there and decide where I'm going to put these machines at. Open sesame. Thank you. And you as well. Still need to redo this room a bit. Now that I got my door over there, I need to move these a bit. But I'm going to put, let's see. The smelter is to get the silicon into the crystallization. They both take power from the bottom, and fluids go in top left or back. So I'll have the helium probably go in the top, and the silicone, which is coming from the smelter, will come from the back. So let's put these like this. We'll put the crystallization here, the smelter here, and then let's see, that's the out for the, so actually let's go ahead and turn this way, because then I can go out there, in there, and then the helium will come in through the top. That should work. Alright, and then that's how I'm going to make these buells that I need. And then they're going to have to be run through a cutter. So I'm probably ought to make another cutting machine to put down here as well. I might actually have to make this room a little bit bigger. I thought this would be plenty big enough. Alright, so I'm going to need to make some bat boxes to power those. Oh, that was the chairman's marker was on that, and I thought there was something green in there. Alright, so we'll actually power these up later. First thing I want to do is make sure that this is going to work for making my helium. The actual running of the other machines is pretty self-explanatory. They're just heat machines. Just got to run the right stuff into them. But I want to make sure that I got this figured out properly. So it was 15, I do believe. Alright. Now, what is that? That's not needed. That's not turning anything off. So let's put this one here. Pull this one out of here. I'll put it over here. Okay, it's only 10. And it looks like it's running just fine. Now, while that's doing that, I need to look something up that, hopefully I'm saying this right, Maytai sent me a message about. If you take raw ham, or not raw ham, cooked ham with a knife, you get raw ham slices. So I gotta say something to Greg about that, because that's definitely not right. It should be cooked ham slices. And that shows raw ham with a knife will make the cooked ham slices. Raw ham from cooked ham. Cooked raw ham makes cooked ham. So yeah, he definitely had a bit of a typo there somewhere in the coding. So I'll say something to him about that in the morning. So there we go. We have our helium, and we got gold, silicon dioxide, and where's that other stuff? There it is. Phosphorite. And phosphorite we can then electrolyze into calcium, phosphate, and fluorine, or we can compress it into a plate. Still not quite sure why all the plates now say crystalline when they're not being ran through the crystallization thingy-bopper, but they do. Alright, so that all works well. Now just a matter of piping all this stuff down there and getting the bat boxes and wiring done for those. And then I need to make a cutting machine. I really need to change this messed up bunch of mess I have here. Yay, I got more ruby dust. Been trying to make a bunch of chromium. So I've been down working on my ruby mine, redstone mine down there. And in case anybody didn't see it in the other video, you have storage room down here along with your storage up here. It doesn't pull from here. This is just storage, which is always nice for me because I have way too much crap in my inventory all the time. So it's nice to have an extra place to store crap when you're doing things. And I got my crystals made up, so now once I get my circuits made down there, I can make me a new MFSU. That way I can store some extra power, so I definitely need it. And let's see, do I have any circuits ready to go? If I do, it's only like 2. I got 4, but I need advanced circuits for this. So let's look up here. Lapotron. Wait a minute, use lapis dust for this. Not a crowbar. Alright, forget it. Do it this way. Lapotron. I spelled it wrong. Okay, so we need advanced circuits or circuit advanced. And I know how to make these, but I want to make these. So I need the elite or the advanced with the soldering alloy, which is the way I'll do it. So for advanced, I need a circuit plate gold and advanced parts. Advanced parts are going to be silicon tiny plates, signalium wire, and gold wire for each one. And then the gold board will be just simply the gold circuit wire, which is the fine wiring cutters, and the board, which for now is just silicon cooked because we don't have a way of doing plastic. So that's what I need to get made so I can make those circuits. And then also once I get this all set up to start making those buells, then I want to start making some of these, but I'm going to need 2 circuits per and 4 of these, so I'm going to need a lot of silicon. And that means I'm going to need a lot of helium. So I'm going to go on a mining trip again, see if I can find the I'm trying to think of what that vein's called. There's a vein that I swear has monazite in it. Spastulite, something like that. I don't think I actually have any here because I hadn't had a use for it yet. And I usually don't mine stuff up until I have a use for it. So I'm going to go see what I can do to find that. And we can check that out next time if I find it. Yay, more copper. One other thing I wanted to check before we go today, and that is pressing this cobble. I talked about that in the update video, that we're supposed to be able to use the press to make compressed cobblestone, which means you need a selector circuit, they're called now, and the 9 cobble. And then you can do the same thing with the compressed to double compressed, same circuit. Circuit is just, screwdriver, and a selector circuit. Selector circuit is just a circuit and a screwdriver to change it over. So that does all of your different compressed things. and you should be able to do the dirt as well. Same one. Sand, gravel, all done the same. Still 16 GU recipes. So if you want to automate that different than the way I do it downstairs, that's the way to do it. Now, I don't personally make the like bedrockium or portal to the deep dark or stuff like that with it. I'm just, using it as a way to store it easier. So I don't use it that much because I'm not automating the production of cobble. It's just whatever cobble I get in. So I probably won't set it up to do that, but I wanted to check it out for anybody that was interested so they could see that that can now be done. So I think I'm done for today. I'm going to go on a mining trip, see what I can find for some monazite, because otherwise I'm going to have to go get a bunch of glowstone or go to the end and get some endstone, which either one is a valid option, but I would much rather use a ore if possible than going and clearing out glowstone, which can be used for decoration and lighting and all that good stuff. Don't want to destroy the entire nether for it. I can get glowstone from processing redstone, the crushed ore. Let's see here. It's not the impure, it's the purified, I do believe, because I got a bunch of it on my other, I've actually gotten it here too. Where's the ore washer? There we go. So this here, there it is, glowstone. Tiny pile of glowstone dust. And you get this as well, and a crushed version when you wash it. So I can use that glowstone as well, but I still would like to find that monazite ore if possible. But I'm gonna call it here. Guys, have a nice night. Thanks everybody for checking out my new little screw around series with Rockhound and Tech Reborn in it. I need somebody to help me figure out a name for that series. I was thinking Bear's Den something, but I really don't care. If somebody can come up with something, I have, as Junior will tell you, no imagination. So I'm terrible at coming up with names for things. So if y'all want to help me come up with a name for that, I'd appreciate it. I did get a lot of feedback on it, so I am going to record it regularly. Like I said, it's just something for me to kind of play around with. So it's not going to be an everyday series like Gregtech 6 is, but it'll be, a couple times a week probably, and it'll probably come out more in the evening around, 7, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That way there's plenty of time between it and this for people to watch them both that day if they'd like. So have a good one. Take it easy. See you guys next time.